Okay, so this week it's been Mental Health Awareness Week. We've been busy sort of putting posts out. So the morning we've been putting really useful links and resources out. So every morning resources have gone out. Hope you found that useful. In the evening we've been putting a theme out. So let me try and remember. So Monday it was music. Tuesday poetry. Wednesday was all about the animals. Yesterday was about films and books, and tonight is going to be about art. Now we know on the group there's lots of people that love art, paintings and different types of art. So we thought we'd try and stimulate a bit of discussion tonight around that. Uh, yeah, so hope you've found it useful. We was going to try and do a few more videos, but it's been one of them weeks this week. It's been really hard to motivate people to get them done. So don't worry about it. If you said you was going to do one, you will do one later in the year. All right. So yeah, what else has been happening this week? Karen and Paul, one of our new regional coordinators, Paul Sims, was down at Harley Davidson in Cheltenham. That was a really productive presentation and chat. I think that was Wednesday night. And then Thursday, most of the day I was with Karen down at Norton. Oh my goodness, what a brilliant day that was. So we've been invited down to do like a lunch and learn sort of session. So it gave us a chance to talk about mental health motorbike, and then we was able to sort of stimulate discussion around Norton and what they're doing, how they're addressing mental health issues within the workplace. And we had two sessions, probably around about 40 minutes per session. And then, yeah, we had some social time afterwards upstairs in the mezzanine area, which is really, really beautiful. And people came and had chats with us. So we met some of the bosses there, and they started to outline the possibilities of work with mental health motorbike. So I think something really good will come out of these meetings. We're going to try and get down for their family fun day, and we'll tell you more about that later on. It's going to be in June. Uh, so looking forward to that. Looking forward to doing more. The factory down there is absolutely amazing. Lots of real sort of traditional sort of skills and crafts, welding and manufacture, and it is really, really, really sort of looking forward to seeing that brand grow again. It's a very exciting story. It's gone through in many ways. It's very metaphorical around mental health. They've gone through their first. The company itself's gone through its own mental health struggle. It's gone through a lot of hard times, but it's pulled back. We've all got lessons to learn from something like that. So good luck to them. Really hope it's a success down there because they've got a great setup. Yeah, what else? I had a planning meeting with Co-op Bank. Next week we're going to do a conversation. It's more or less an hour-long conversation with a group of other men, and people from Co-op Bank have been invited to sort of sit and participate with us. So very much like a sort of an online sort of podcast, but we're going to do it on they're using Blue Jeans, which is a very similar app to Zoom. So that's going to be very exciting. Working with Co-op Bank and a group of people outside the motorbike community, they're absolutely blown away by what we're doing. So you never know where this could go. Hopefully, Co-op Bank will get behind what we're about. That's the long-term objective. What else? The National Young Riders Group. We met with them, had a little planning meeting. We're doing a presentation with them in June as well. It's part of a conference that they're running, so I'll send some details out about that. We went down to Donington Park last weekend. I think I might have talked about that. We first of all went to Superbike Factory. Had a great meeting with Sarah. I got looked after royally, sort of treated very, very nice in the cafe. They looked after us very well there. It's a great cafe down there. But yeah, hoping to do a little bit more work around Superbike Factory. But also, then we went into Donington Park. We went with the North Gloucester Road Racing, sort of proper club racing. Absolutely loved it. Mark and Debbie came in with me, and we just had a really good afternoon. It was sat watching the racing. We talked to a few people. We met Steve and Jackie, and it was just nice to actually get out and not have pressure of talking for 6-7 hours at an event. Yeah, so, and then massive thanks to Rob Scott for doing the Stephen Sutton ride out. It's really, really hard, because we've got so many other things on. But Rob went out on behalf of the team and met, with the ride out people. That's been running for about 10 years, and they're a lovely bunch of people. So hopefully, I mean, we've got it in diary for next year, so we'll have more of a presence at the event next year. That's about it, really. Tomorrow is going to be a challenging day. We're scattering my father-in-law's ashes, and I was just thinking all day while I was at Norton. He was a big Norton fan. He built many, many Norton motorbikes. I was just thinking he would have loved being there with me, just seeing that factory and seeing the growth. It's almost like the phoenix coming out of the ashes. Yes. So talking of ashes, we are going up to Whitby tomorrow and a place called Ravenscar, where Roy always had an affection for. Nobody knows why, because it's in the middle of nowhere. It's in between Scarborough and Whitby, so we're going to go up there tomorrow and pay our last respects to a great man, very great man actually. Sad, really been missed. And then if possible, I'm going to try and get down to the Lee Rigby Memorial Ride on Sunday. It just depends how I'm feeling. It's a hell of a drive back from Whitby and then sort of packing up and setting off early again the following morning. So I'm just tired. So I might not be pushing myself to do the Lee Rigby, but obviously working with Carl Hopper Young now, Carl's more involved with that. So next year again, we'll be more sort of geared up to running that. And we keep saying, don't push yourself beyond your limitations. And I'm just feeling a little bit tired, a little bit frazzled after a really good week. It's not been a bad week. So, yeah, lots to celebrate this week. And again, it's just massive thank you to everybody that's contributing. I mean, I do a lot of talking because nobody wants to go on video, but I just cannot say thank you enough to everybody behind the scenes, everybody that's working really hard to make Mental Health Motorbike a success. And it feels very, very special to be a bit, not necessarily the figurehead, but somebody that's able to talk about it in front of a camera. So, yeah, we'll keep you informed with what's coming up. Loads coming up over the summer. Can't wait to tell you more about that. But, yeah, we'll speak to you all soon. Take care, everybody. Bye.